Hey everybody, we are out digging. It is dry again, it is warm, it's unseasonably warm, it's like 80 degrees. So this is kind of weird. The snow's melted, all of that's gone, but it's like weirdly warm and thankfully dry enough to dig. So we're gonna get at it. It's Digger Girl and I today, and we're gonna see what we can find. All right, catch you soon. All right, Digger Girl is first on the board with a hinge from a drawer or piece of desk or something. I'm trying to shield you all from the wind. It's a very windy day, so I'm gonna do my best at that. Cool, good deal. Let's keep digging. Hey everybody, here's a baby doll arm or leg right on the surface. Yep, that's exactly what that is. And Digger Girl's got something over here. I don't want to pressure you, but might as well. Oh, I see it. What is that? Is that a coin? That's a button? What is that? Right there. What you got? Is it a nickel? Mm-hmm. Is it time for the nickel guessing game? Nickel guessing game.
It's a V, I think.
You think it's a V? That is cool. What you got there? Ooh, I think you're probably right. I see the stars. I think that's probably a V. Awesome. Heck yeah. Yep. Awesome. V nickelage. Using the old pants polish technique. Yeah, definitely a V. Awesome. All right, back at it. Well, folks, I had this clod here. I flipped it over, and that looks like a coin. It is really windy. I'm gonna try to get you down here below. Digger Girl's over here to my right working on something. What'd you get? Trash? All right, let's see what this coin is here. It is green enough that it could be an IHP. An IHC, I should say. They are cents, they're not pennies. Hard to tell with that. Yeah, I think that is. Yep, I can see the shield at the top. There's the wreath. That is an Indian head cent. It's really crusty, but all right, cool. Second coin for the day. Well, folks, I just pulled this out kind of deep. That is a piece top of a lift-off hinge. That would have been on a buggy or anything else where you would remove the hinge like that. Remove the whole door, rather. Pretty cool. All right, keep digging. Hey, folks, somebody would probably just think that this was a piece of aluminum, but it is not. That is a really good find. It probably says coin because it's coin silver. If I had to guess. Oh man, that's a candidate for being repaired. Look at that. That is a twin heart ring. It's not engraved. Look at that. Oh my God, that's so nice. I'm so happy about that. That could be repaired. I might take that to the jeweler and have that repaired. That would be so cool. Wow. Yeah, really cool. It's a little ornate, the part that's bent over here. Like I said, oh my God, this wind. It probably says coin right there, but it might be sterling. These are mid to late 1800s finds and probably more on the late 1800s side. All right, keep digging. Woohoo! Well, folks, I just flopped out this, and that reads low enough to be a nickel. So you know what time it is. It's time for the nickel guessing game. Nickel guessing game. What will you be? A shield or a V? A stinking buffalo yo-yo? Gosh, that's kind of worn. Let me thumb it a little bit here. I see the stars, and there is the obverse. That is a V nickelage. There's the reverse. Pretty worn. Cool. 18 something looks like. All right, keep digging. Well, folks, I found this. Yep. And that is a Guyot style suspender adjuster. Cool. Nice example. Not destroyed. All right, back at it. And here is Digger Girl with a find. What you got?
The wreath on it.
You got another IHP? Yep, that's another Indian head scent, IHC. Yep. Heck yeah, I like these twin finds. Now you got to get a little twin heart ring. All right, keep digging. Oh, folks, I don't know what that is. I just plucked it from the ground. Could be a piece of a trigger guard, but it'd be very, very heavy duty. So I don't know. No clue. Hope it's something good though. Back at it. Well, folks, here's an intact iron pocket knife. I'm not going to keep it. It's in bad shape. Man, the wind is really bad. I hope it's not destroying my video, but it's in bad shape. You hardly ever see those come up. That's just an iron one without any sort of brass on it at all. So pretty cool, pretty old. Keep digging. Well, folks, I just got a deep beeper in that hole and was reading Dime, which I was pretty excited about. And as it turns out, it is a complete silver spoon handle. Unfortunately, it's a fiddleback spoon, but unfortunately it is pretty beaten up. I'm just rubbing it because it's so plow dinged and stained, but it is definitely solid silver. Reads real high. Would imagine if there's a maker's mark, it's probably here. It's not looking like it could be on the other side. Yeah, it's on this side. It's on this side. You can see barely the maker's mark there. Oh my God, this wind. Yep, right there is the maker's mark. I'll have to see what that looks like, and very nice. I'm happy to have that big chunk of silver. If I can find the bowl, I'll get it restored. All right, back at it. Well, folks, I just flopped this out and I'm super excited about it. That right there is a spur, and it looks like maybe, what is that, a model 1859? It looks pretty close. Hard to tell without the bootstraps, but it doesn't have a gutter back. But it looks about right. It's real thick. I'm super excited about that. So, excellent. A little busted up. I'll see if I have any pieces from this same site that fit that. Great. Keep digging. Well, folks, the sun is getting low, and we are out trying another spot here, and I do not think this is the right age for us. Look at that. Listerine. Yeah, I don't want any of that stuff. Well, folks, it's been real thin out here. I just found a saw nut. You can tell by those beveled edges. Split nut there. Yep, it's not great. Keep digging. Well, I got some big brass, big bad brass. I think this is probably a work area here. Nothing that's house site related, nothing is camp related. It's all just work. I don't like things that are just work. I rather play. Well, y'all see what I see. Right underneath this weed is a marble. It's just a half of one. Beating all to hell. Well, there was a kid here. Disappointed at best. Well, more work stuff. Don't know what it is, but it's something. Some sort of fitting. Gosh, you know, you can't find it if it's not here, so I think we should have stayed in that first spot a little longer, but we kind of walked out of it and didn't, yeah, it's brass. Didn't have a whole lot, so we decided to come here, and probably not a great idea. I'll give it a little longer before I hit the road. Well, folks, we're back home with a whole giant bucket full of scrap iron, and yeah, it's time. Watch the finds wrap up. Hey everybody, it's time for the finds wrap up. First off, I wanted to show you all the trash from the first site. This is not including any of the iron or scrap aluminum or anything, just to show you that there's a lot of holes dug here. From the second site, I also got a lot of trash, and one marble, that saw nut, lead-headed nails, pieces of industrial stuff. So it's generally not easy. You generally just don't walk out and find stuff in this hobby. You usually have to work at it. Okay, on the top row is my wife's finds. She was not feeling so great. She spent part of the time sitting in the vehicle and trying to feel a little better. So she did get a V-nickel. This looks like 1886 or 1896. This is 1893 IHC. Then on down here, I got a couple of aluminum buttons, including Panama Mobile. These are probably late 1920s or 1930s buttons. Got one doll arm, some Prosser buttons. Got two Wutzits that I will save. This one looked like a piece of a trigger guard, but it's very seriously overbuilt if it is. Not sure what that is. May find a piece of it later. This I thought was maybe an instrument valve, but it's very seriously heavy, so it may not be that, but I'm going to save it on the off chance it is. Pewter cap, tip of a pewter syringe. Got a little tiny piece of a toe tap, shoe tip. Decorative piece of some sort of lead, looks like, or lead pewter. I may have another piece of that in another case from the same site. And this lift-off hinge, which is fairly early. I would date that the first half of the 1800s. Then got a Charles Guillot suspender adjuster, and this cool button that is a jeans or overalls button, work clothes button. It has a combine on the front of it, which is kind of cool. I've never seen one of those before. I like that very much. Got a almost dateless 1880 something V-nickel, pretty worn, and an IHC. The front of it unfortunately is pretty much toast, but the back of it is decent. And this is a Netzel and Frambach clothier's button. Netzel and Frambach. I've got a really noisy bird over here. And I believe it says super fine or one of those quality marks on the back from the manufacturer of the button. But pretty cool. I like those. It's a clothier that I didn't have in my collection before. Then we have this silver spoon, and that actually is H.E. Baldwin and Company, who made buttons, and that's a New Orleans spoon. And what's crazy is I found a piece of it from the same spoon, half the bowl, 2/3 of the bowl, in my other display case. So I might be able to have that restored. That's from the same site. And I'm going to skip this ring for a second and go to the spur. The spur I found, I actually have a piece of from the same site, which is pretty awesome. That's how they fit together. You can tell that's a perfect match. And one of these bootstrap ends that found from the same site is also a perfect match there. And I got another bootstrap end. I'm just missing another segment there. So there's almost a complete spur. And last but not least, that's why it's important to organize your finds by site. Last but not least, this gorgeous silver heart ring. Do you think I should have it restored? Please leave me a comment and let me know. Thank you all for watching, and I wish you all the best of luck out in the field. Please like, please subscribe.